If there's one bad habit in the world, it's drug addiction. If you don't smoke or use any bad drug, that's good. If you do, stop. There are many reasons for this. One of them is that you could get lung cancer, emphysema, or even die. In my D.A.R.E lessons, I learned about different types of drugs and their health effects: fear advertising, peer pressure, and bullying. Here are some different drugs not to use and the effects they have on your body. Marijuana is a plant that can be smoked. It is found in mainly cigarettes and cigars. Beer is a very common drug because it is very allowable. It is sold in stores and served in parties. It is also, unlike marijuana, legal. Tobacco is found in two forms: smoking tobacco and chewing tobacco. Smoking tobacco is in mainly all cigarettes. Cigarettes are in fact legal but are not very permitted in public places. Chewing tobacco is a blackish gummy substance that can cause major mouth problems, including even losing your jaw. It also makes teeth fall out or turn red. If you chew tobacco, just take gum and chew that instead. It's much better for you. Now let's talk about advertising drugs. They make them so that they stand out in the crowd. Bright colors, catchy slogans, and mascots. That's all they want is your attention. Don't give it to them. Though it is said you should have one bottle of beer a day, you should not smoke, ever, not even once a day. Next is peer pressure. Peer pressure is when your peers or people around you in your age group are making you do something. It doesn't necessarily have to be bad. Someone could pressure you to turn your D.A.R.E report on time, so that is a good kind of peer pressure. The bad kind is pressuring someone to smoke tobacco or drink or smoke marijuana. If someone does peer pressure you badly, don't do it and then walk away. Lastly is bullying. It says it all right there. Just try to ignore it at first, but if it gets very out of hand, such as cussing and kicking, you have to fight back. I hope you enjoyed my report on distance education and hope that you have been inspired to never do anything like smoking or drinking.
This is my D.A.R.E report. Have you ever had D.A.R.E? I have. It is a program that teaches kids about drugs and violence. I have learned a lot in the past few weeks. D.A.R.E is a good thing the school district has because if someone who doesn't have anyone at home to teach them about drugs, violence, alcohol, and abuse, D.A.R.E can. Officer Boyd was the best teacher to teach D.A.R.E. My favorite thing we did in D.A.R.E was when we talked about tobacco. Did you know your brain, mouth, throat, lung, heart, and liver get damaged when you smoke tobacco? Marijuana smoke contains 50% to 70% more cancer-causing chemicals than tobacco smoke. Too much alcohol can slow down the body and lead to a coma or death. D.A.R.E stands for D, drugs, A, abuse, R, resistance, and E, education. D.A.R.E is one of my favorite things we have done in 5th grade. And thank you, Officer DeBoer, for teaching it to us.